Okay. Okay, fair enough. Is this how you respond after getting beat by Man United? Is this what was fueling you guys? Should we get credit for this? Should Manchester United get credit for this? Because this has been a demolition. This has been an absolute hammering. Damn, man. There was a lot of energy left inside. A lot of, this is a ruthless performance. This is a dominant Arsenal display. This was a game where Leeds had maybe one chance I can remember in the game. But yeah, listen. I know we had our battles. I spoke a lot last week and there was a few cigars out. You know what I mean? Obviously, I don't smoke and that, but it was just there for props. But that was because I genuinely just felt you disrespected Man United. And therefore you lost that game, so hold that. But in totality, don't forget that I still want Arsenal to win the league. Don't forget that I still prefer you, man, to win the league over Man City. Like, I hate Man City. Like, Man City is my nearest rivals. A lot of Man City fans in my family. So, end of the day, yeah, man wants still Arsenal to win the league. But, you know, I mean, when your fan base talk a lot, then it gets a bit, difficult. You know what I'm saying? But listen, I can't lie to you. This was a very, very dominant Arsenal display. This was almost like a perfect response. This was almost like we're here. We're not here to mess around, man. Leeds United is not an easy game. Like, if you look at the actual results coming into this game, Leeds United drew to Man United. Leeds United drew to Liverpool. Leeds United beat Chelsea. Leeds United narrowly lost to Tottenham. They've narrowly lost to I think, who else is it? Another team in the Big Six, Aston Villa. You know, they've not really been beaten convincingly like this at home. This might be their biggest kind of loss at home by a 3-goal margin or whatever it is, because they have actually competed in this league so far. They've shown effort, but today they've just was zapped of anything like that. They were absolutely devoid of any energy, any ideas, any sort of nothing. They were absolutely limited to nothing, bro. Like, no knock-ons, no set pieces, no. It was very, very poor from Leeds. Have Arsenal made them look poor? Yes. But, I'm not like that. I'm very disappointed with Leeds. But it just shows you, man. That's why you got to almost look at this Arsenal result and be like, emphatic win. Because at the end of the day, going to Ellen Road, I don't want to say it's been raining, but the conditions are not easy. 3 p.m. kickoff. You're playing before Man City as well later on. You're now 7 points clear now. You've just come back off what? 1 win in your last 4 games. 1 win, 2 draws, and a loss to Man United. That was your last 4 games in the league table. And there was a response needed today. Who was going to step up? Who was going to provide it? Saka, injured in the pre-warm-up. You're thinking to yourself, I see a few Arsenal fans looking a bit, bro, we might be in trouble here, man. But it was honestly anything but that. It was such a comfortable performance. The first goal, I mean, end of the day, yeah, it's a lovely, lovely crossing from Madueke, who I thought for me was bright in that first half for Arsenal on that right-hand side. I thought in terms of dribbling and becoming an outlet, we know he's not Saka in it. We know that. He costs a lot of money. He hasn't delivered for Arsenal, but the least you could do is perform against Leeds. I don't care what you say, yeah, but you've got to perform against Leeds. And it's a lovely cross, and Zubimendi just gets on the end of it. And one thing I like about Zubimendi that I will give credit for is that he does time his runs very, very well. I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but the goals that I've seen him score, his runs that he times in the box are very, very good from Zubimendi. He's got a knack of doing it. The Aston Villa game, this game here, I believe in the corresponding fixture against was it Leeds or Forest? But his goals have come in when he's arrived late in the box, or he's just about got in the box and he's there ready to pounce on anything, or a volley here and there. That's one thing that Zubimendi has done well this season so far, is that his understanding of the game and his understanding of where to be in the right place at the right time when it's in an offensive position has been good. And I didn't think that was part of his game. I really didn't. I didn't think getting goals this season. I don't know how many goals he's actually got this season, Zubimendi. Let me just quickly double check now. How many goals has he got this season for Arsenal? I mean, he's got 3 goals in the Premier League, 1 assist, 1 goal in the Carabao Cup, and 1 assist. So he's got what, 4, 5, 6 GA this season for Arsenal. If he was to get 10 in all competition, or 10 for Arsenal, I don't think that's a bad return for a midfielder, especially a CDM who likes to play just behind Declan Rice. I don't think it's a bad return for Zubimendi in that regards. But again, they needed that goal early on, and it's not a set piece. It's from open play, and it's obviously it's a crossing that comes in, and it's a good header, it's a good goal. Second one is a bit of a madness. I don't know what's going on. I mean, the thing is, right, you can say the deliveries are unbelievable, but the goalkeeper, I don't know what it is. Is there a fear from these corners and set pieces now that goalkeepers now on edge? Is there something going on where these goalkeepers now are actually feeling like, wow, we have to be careful here? What on earth is going on? Because it's not normal. The keepers are being fragile. I don't know what Darlow's doing. Darlow's just literally shivering at the back here and just going, plum. And I'm like, yo, command your box. But the way that the set pieces have been put in, though, it's in an area where it's dangerous. And obviously, Darlow's panicked. He's literally took out Calvert-Lewin. It's 2-0. It's an own goal. It's an assist from Madueke, but I just don't know what it is, bro. But these defenders, these goalkeepers have got to be more braver from these set pieces, because you can't be living in fear. It's going to happen anyway, so just deal with it. I know it sounds mad, easy to say, but just deal with it. Like, be confident. Show a bit of energy. Show a bit. You put fear into them. Like, you command the box better. But it is what it is. I also found something there where these set pieces now, keepers are panicking, players are panicking. There's a lot of own goals coming from it now. I think that's 5 own goals now. So there must be something that's going on in the back now where players are fearing something. But it is what it is. Kind of game over, if I'm being honest with you, at second half. Arsenal just have to cruise and just take their time. Second half, nothing really goes on until the 60th, 70th minute. And then Gyökeres, good bit of movement. I can't lie to you with Gyökeres. People will say to me, oh, Saeed, you just slander Gyökeres. I still don't think he's a great striker. I still don't rate him. I still won't be like, oh, he's world class and he's unbelievable. But what I will say, the persistence from Martinelli, and for me, that's one bit of good movement I've seen from Gyökeres this season so far. It's been few and far between. But I think for me, getting ahead of the defender there, I think that's a bit of good movement there from Gyökeres, and I will give it credit. He gets away from defender. He's strong in that position there, and he flicks his leg out. Yes, cool. Is there conviction in the shot? Is there, you know what I mean? Is it? But again, you still got to put your leg out. He puts his leg out there, and there's a lot of power into it. Could the keeper do better? Probably. He's had a poor game, Darlow, but I think I think it caught him off guard. I really do. I don't think the keeper thought that Gyökeres was going to get in behind and basically, bang, fizz at the goalkeeper. And there was a lot of power in it. And obviously the keeper then, it goes in back of the net. But yeah, like one thing I will say about Gyökeres there, the bit of movement there, just to get away from the defender, is a plus for us. So if you're looking at that thinking, oh, but he doesn't get chances, that's your chance right there. That's where you create your own chance, because you get ahead of the defender. You make that risk. You take that initiative. You take that almost that you know what I mean? You try and you want it more. Sometimes it's about wanting it more. Strikers, how do they get more goals than me? Why does it work out for me? Because they want to get more. They want to be there more, and that's what you got to do. It's the percentages. These small percentages get you goals, and that's what he did. So that was a brilliant goal in that aspect. Good goal from him. And obviously the third one here, I said to Jesus, here's your passport. Here's your Brazilian passport now. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm being cheeky, but that was Brazilian flair. That was Brazilian flair, mate. I tell you what, the feet, the trick, I want to say trickery, but it's the little bit of, it's the way he goes, do you want it? No, check. And it's like, bang. Brilliant goal. It's almost like he was toying with the defenders there. And I feel like for me, that was a bit of Brazilian magic there from Jesus. And it's almost like he didn't really over-celebrate as well. It's almost as if he knows, listen, Gyökeres has scored, I scored. we're here to do a job here. And he came from the bench, looked lively. I thought Odegaard looked lively as well. I can't lie to you. When he came off the bench, had a bit of point to prove, got dropped, rightly so, not been playing well. But yeah, he did a job there. Gyökeres did a job there. Jesus did a job there. And Arsenal have done a job today. 7 points clear. Arsenal plays Tottenham tomorrow. Dare I say Tottenham do Arsenal a favour? I don't think so. I don't think it's possible. But who knows? It's crazy old season. Do Man City look amazing? Not really. Can Man City destroy Tottenham? Yes, they can. But Sunday, 4:30 kickoff. Everybody's watching it with their feet up, thinking, yo, if Tottenham, under Frank, who are in trouble, who are a bit of, they need their own wins as well. It's not as if they just got to just allow Man City to win their game. I'm sure Toby and them want to win that game. So, yeah, listen, Arsenal today, very convincing win. They had to win today. They had to win in style as well. I feel like a 1-0, whatever. I don't think it would have really pleased the fan base. But I think all in all, it's a convincing win. And, yeah, it's yeah, that's all I'm going to say. 7 points clear for Arsenal. Over to Man City. Will they win? Will they drop points? We'll find out. Take care. Like the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Peace.